Hi, this is TK from Bragbook, the before and after gallery software that will be powering the before and after gallery on the new Florida Society of Plastic Surgeons website. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to set up your account and upload your first 8 cases. The first thing you're going to get is a invitation from hello@bragbookgallery.com to join the Florida Society of Plastic Surgeons account. You go ahead and hit accept invitation, and then from here, we'll put in the name of the surgeon. So it's either your name, or if you're uploading on behalf of the surgeon that you work for, you want to put in that name exactly as it is listed on his member profile page and his website or her website. So just for sake of example, I'm going to put in my name. Then you set up a password, pretty standard stuff, and then go ahead and hit continue. Upon logging in, you'll have to read through the terms and conditions. This just goes over the terms and conditions of the software, confirms that you have the proper releases in order to post the photos. There's a BAA in here as well, all kind of standard stuff for just using software. Once you get to the end, you hit accept. All right, now you're into the system. The first thing you're going to want to do is go into settings and profile. We want to attach the MD suffix to everyone's name, and it's done through settings, profile, and then you'll just hit the MD here. You can confirm that the name matches up, and if it doesn't, you can change it and then hit save. Once that's set up, we're going to go ahead and upload our first case. So you go gallery and then upload. Now, I like to have the photos or the cases open in a file folder on my desktop, and I just drag over my first case, and it gets processed and loaded into what we call our image library. From here, all you have to do is drag and drop the photos into their corresponding before and after columns. We would like to have 3 to 5 angles per case. If you only have one angle, that's totally okay. But if you do have those additional angles, you just hit the add angle button, and then you drag and drop your photos into the corresponding angles. From here, we start assigning the procedure. You can tag a case to multiple procedures, like if it's a mommy makeover or if it's a facial rejuvenation, they have a brow lift, a facelift, and then they even had Botox. You can tag them multiple at the same time. And then over here in the lower right is the next button. We want to add as much context to the case as we can. This helps with search engine optimization, and anybody viewing the gallery will just kind of get a better understanding of the case. So adding this is not required, but it is highly encouraged, and it just adds a little bit of time to the upload process. The next up is the procedure information tab. This is where you can get specific anything about the technique. Post-op time frame is a really nice one to add. And then each procedure that you tag the photo has some kind of different, what we call our advanced data points. So, the facelift technique, the different types of neuromodulators, and then kind of the area where they were injected. So go ahead and, check those off, as you have that information. One of the nice things about this gallery system is that if you take the time to put in the patient demographics as well as some of this additional procedure info, you can use the AI case generator to help write you an 100-word case description that really just kind of increases the SEO for the case. You do want to read through this and make sure that it matches up to what actually happened, but it's a really great starting point and includes a lot of what they call long tail keyword searches to just benefit that SEO. Now, once you have reached this step, there's this orange button and you'll hit request publish, and then that will send the case over to the admins for them to review it and publish it. Now, if you need to crop or censor the photo, we can also do that in our system, and that's done through the review draft section. And you'll see this little crop button. This brings up the crop and censor tool, and from here we can crop and censor it. We do have these kind of default settings for the aspect ratios. Each case is going to be a little bit different, but it is really nice to kind of create a uniform, dimensions for all your cases. One of the nice things about this, though, is that we also have the same as after option. This just locks in the aspect ratio for both photos, and then you can overlay the photos over each other using the view after overlay checkbox. And this just really helps kind of create a more uniform presentation. We also have rotate by degree if the photos, maybe the patient's head's a little tilted, that kind of thing. But once you have it kind of set the way you want, you hit crop, and that crops the photos. The next thing is the censor tool. This just allows you to censor out eyes or tattoos or any kind of identifiable markings. We have a pixelate, a blur, and a color picker. So if you want to try to kind of, censor out, the eyes using a, the skin tone of the patient, and that's pretty dark. We want to pick maybe something lighter. We'll just go with this. You can use the colors to censor as well. And then you would just hit save. That will confirm the saves and send that version of the case over to the admins in order to publish it. If you have any questions or run into any issues, you can use this question mark icon up in the upper right to send us a email support ticket. You can also call us. Our number is 877-384-7676. We'll include that in the email that we send over. But yeah, happy uploading, and we look forward to speaking with you and getting the gallery set up for your doctor or yourself. Thank you very much for your time.